Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby 83 with another Mr. Hornsby 83 review. I'm going to be reviewing and comparing these two Sid figures. And initially I thought they were in the same size, but they're not. But the reason why I picked to compare these two are because these are the two best Sid figures I've ever seen. The Mattel Elite 39 Psycho Sid right here. Then the Toy Bizz Power Slammers is what it was called. Millennium Man Sid. And overall, these two figures are very awesome, and as you can see, they both got belts. This is the belt that came with my son's defining moment Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. And like I said, these two are the best Sid figures I've seen. They're personal favorites of mine. So with that being said, let's get into the review and the compare. And let's start with this Sid. This Sid, Elite 39, Mattel. Very flexible. You can bend it a lot. And see, when Jax made the Sid figure, it was one of the worst figures that Jax made, and that's one of the knocks I had on Jax. Because one, the boots were freaking too short. I didn't like the bone crunching one either because he had two elbow pads and the blue trunks. Which I had the bone crunching version when I was a kid. This Sid is pretty awesome, and you know, this one here, yeah, like I said, is from the Power Slammer series. This is a pretty good figure too, but as far as head scams go, I gotta go with the Mattel one. I mean, yeah, the hair's a little too dark blonde. This one's got a little bit lighter blonde. So, in that category, it's better, but the facial scan, I think, is a little... Although, you know, this one looks more like Sid than this one does, but you can still tell it's Sid. He's just screaming and hollering. Looks like that Brock Lesnar, a couple of the Brock Lesnar figures they made. Alright, now let's get these guys' vest off. It's probably going to take me quite a few minutes to get the Power Slammer one's vest off. Yeah, and this one and the Raft figure that they made were the two best that came out of that line. I didn't care for the Hogan ones. The Goldberg, oh yeah, the Goldberg, I'd give that a solid third as well, because that was like the best one Toy Bizz did of Goldberg. Alright, let's get the vest off, which I'll compare these. I'm also probably throwing as a bonus to compare the title belts that both of these guys have. This is annoying. This is why I said it's going to take me a bit on this. Bam, as you see the power slamming things. Okay, now let's talk about the elbow pads. There's that Sid's. There's this Sid's. This one's painted on. This one's removable, as you've seen while I was removing the vest. And honestly, with the elbow pads, even though this one's painted on, and this one isn't, there's one thing missing on this one that this one has, and if you get a good look at that, the little hand right there, that was on his hand in real life when he was wearing the arm pad. This one does not have it, and I don't know why Mattel didn't put it. You can see it's not on there. Now, that's the one gripe I have about this figure, but and the rest of the body, as you can see, very similar. I'm going to throw the belts off of them too. Just take off the winged eagle. And, you know, I wish Mattel would show as much care for the Attitude Era figure belts as they do the frickin' the Winged Eagles, because I really love their Winged Eagles. I love their WWE versions of the world title. I might have to reglue this frickin' buckle again. So if you see the frickin' title, Millennium Man Sid wins over that. But okay, now let's take a close look at the wrist tape. They are inaccurate on the Toy Bizz version of. Alright, but yeah, the wrist tape, both, you know, this one's more accurate because it's white instead of black. He never had his wrist tape black. So, alright, now I'm going to get the vest off, compare the muscle mass of these guys, and the belts, if I got time. Alright, so, get the belt off too. I'm also going to compare the vest, let you know which one I think is better on that end too. Alright, so get the belt off. Better luck with it this time around. Alright, so you could have paused that when I was doing this, so. Alright, so here's the guys without the vest. And well, you can see how big the WCW version 2 belt is to that. Winged Eagle. I wish Mattel would show, well, I'll talk about that in another video. Alright, the muscle mass of these guys. Toy Bizz 1, way better on muscle mass. Well, except for the leg area, because the legs look like they got more, you know, definition to them than this does. I think he always had chicken legs, I'm not for sure. Have to go back and see. I know he was big up top. I mean, especially in the traps area. Look at the traps compared to this one. The traps on this Sid looks like my son's traps. But, you know, the biceps are a lot bigger. As you can see, puts this Sid to shame. Look at, well, let's see. Look at the size compared to the Mattel one. Well, if I can. Screw it. Ugh. The triceps are also huge, humongous. Shoot, I can't wait till my triceps get that big. But triceps look great. The chest, he's got this Sid kilt in the chest. You can see it's very big, very defined. This one, it looks kind of small. Not so defined. The only problem with both these figures, neither one of them have the hairy chest. Sid had a little bit of hair up here, and I think he might have belly hair, I'm not sure. But, so that, I don't know if I mentioned the elbow pads. The thing with this one is, it's got the hand that was on his elbow pad in real life. This one doesn't. The boots are about the same. These are painted on. They're connecting to the knee pad. These are big. They don't connect to the knee pad. One problem I got with this, though, is the fact that when Sid wrestled, you could see his socks sticking up through the top of the boot, which neither one of the figures do that. Also, let me give a quick comparison of the backs. Look at the backs. That is a muscular back. This is not. And he really puts this Sid figure to shame with that. And I guess that's about it about the muscle. This one wins over this one. The vest now. Now, I like this one better because it looks more accurate. They both got the laces. Alright. The laces are both on both sides. Now, this one has more buttons than this one because it's got like that part right there. The hole for the little part in his back. This one don't have it. That's another way to tell them apart. But, let's see. I think that's about it with the, so overall, both these figures, I give them both a 4 out of 5. Like I said, I like them both. I like, yeah. Alright, but 4 out of 5, both these figures are unique in their own ways. They both are great. This one's got to beat in articulation. This one's got to beat in muscle. I really like both these figures, and that'll do it for the review. Please like the